Hare Krishna. Welcome to all the devotees. From today, we are starting a small book of Srila Prabhupada named as the Matchless Gifts. We have covered one book of Srila Prabhupada in English, which is Perfection of Yoga. Now we are continuing that same series and we are taking second book, Matchless Gift. So the pattern is the same. I will read line by line, word by word, because these words are beyond material modes of nature, transcendental. So and by reading Srila Prabhupada's books, we get direct association of Srila Prabhupada, which is very pleasing to our heart and which is very purifying for our consciousness. So I will read Prabhupada books, chapter 1, Master's Gift. Master's Gift, book name as Master's Gift, chapter 1, Spiritual Knowledge Through Krishna. And wherever there is requirement of explanation or I feel like these lines are important to our devotional service, then I will stop there and try to explain as much as I know. Because I don't claim that I am perfect and I don't claim I know everything. But whatever I have heard from authority, whatever I have heard from my Guru, Siksha Guru, and Srila Prabhupada, I will try to repeat the same. And I pray to Krishna that he inspires me and he puts right words in my mouth so that whoever listens this conversation or this lecture, devotional service within the heart of that person increase towards Krishna. Okay, now let us read the first chapter. The aim of this Krishna consciousness movement is to bring all living entities back to their original consciousness. So why Prabhupada named ISKCON as Krishna consciousness? Because our original consciousness is Krishna consciousness. Just like Prabhupada gives example that if you come in touch with sunshine, so you are in touch with the sun. Just like in the morning, if you go out and comes in contact with sun, automatically you come in contact with the sunshine. That is so sure, that is so true. So if I say sunshine, that means it is the shine of the sun. It's very logical, it is very simple. So you cannot say when you are in the when you are in touch with the sun, you cannot say that the rays coming from the sun is not sunshine, it is moonshine. Am I able to convince my point? If you are in touch with sun and the rays which are coming from the sun is it's automatically called as sunshine, not moonshine. So we are part and parcel of Krishna. So the consciousness we have is Krishna consciousness. Just like sun rays are part of sun. So we can say sunshine. So we are part and parcel of Krishna. So our original consciousness is Krishna consciousness. But due to the material modes of nature, we forget our original consciousness. So the aim of ISKCON, the aim of Krishna consciousness is to bring all living entities back to their original position. Currently, if you are devoid of Krishna consciousness, you are not in your original position. Just like a madman. A madman can claim that he is something else which he is. That is not original. Just like Prabhupada gives example, having fever is not your original position. If you are being healthy, that is your original position. Prabhupada will mention this point in the upcoming lines that we are diseased. We are having material disease. We will cover this point. So basically, if you are in ISKCON, you should know the aim of ISKCON, and the aim of ISKCON is to bring people back to their original position. Next line. All living entities within the material world are, to varying degrees, afflicted with a type of madness. This Krishna consciousness movement aims at curing man of his material disease and re-establishing his original consciousness. What is material disease? Prahlad Maharaj mentions this point. दुराशय नते विदु स्वार्थ गतिम ही विष्णु दुराशया ये बहिर्थ मानिन. So Prahlad Maharaj mentions this point in his prayers to Narsingadev, that the jiva, living entity, does not know his self-interest. He may say, I know my self-interest, but actually he don't know what is his self-interest. And Prahlad Maharaj confirms that for all living entities, there is only one self-interest. Nate vidu swart gatim hi Vishnu. The self-interest of all the living entities is Vishnu. But durashaya ye bahirarthamani. He may say my self-interest is something else than Krishna. That is durashaya. That is madness. If you think that material things or material opulence or material commodities will make me happy, that is your madness. Just like if a person is having a fever and if he thinks eating curd can cure the disease or fever, it is his madness because it will increase the disease. So, if you think by material opulence or by material things or by material plans, you will be happy, that is your madness. And Krishna consciousness movement means to cure this madness or cure this material disease and make you understand that by only devotional service to Krishna you will be happy. And that is your original consciousness, to serve Krishna and be happy. But if you think that there is another medium of happiness beyond this, that is your madness. That is your disease. We'll read next line. In a Bengali poem, a great Vaishnava poet has written, when a man is haunted by ghosts, he can only speak nonsense. Similarly, anyone who is under the influence of material nature should be considered haunted, and whatever he speaks should be considered nonsense. What? See, this is the magic of Prabhupada. Prabhupada is explaining that anyone who is haunted by material nature, haunted means just like if a man has seen a ghost in the night, he will shout, he will scream, and he will speak all the nonsense which he don't speak in normal condition. Does it make sense? If I see a ghost in my room, I will say so many things which I don't say in my normal condition. And why I am saying that thing which I did not say or which I don't say in my normal condition, because I am haunted by a ghost. So Prabhupada is mentioning that material modes of nature is like a ghost, and we if unless we are under the mode of material nature, whatever we speak it is nonsense because it is not truly beneficial for us. Just like if I yeah, this see this I'm wearing this sweater. Okay, I'm wearing this sweater. Someone imagine someone has come to my room and glorifying my sweater. Oh Prabhu, your sweater is so nice. You this color, that color is glorifying my sweater, not me. And identifying me as sweater. Will you consider him a madman or not? Apur Prabhuji. Are you listening to my words?
Yes, yes.
You will consider him a madman. Or at least you will say he speaks nonsense. Because person is different and cloth is different.
Yes, the person is.
Yes, true. I have heard you. Now I reboot. Person is different, cloth is different. So
Yes, yes.
unless you are in the modes of material nature, you will always be in bodily platform. And bodily platform is itself false. So basically you are standing on the false platform and you are speaking and you are imagining or you are feeling that you are speaking the right thing. If your base is false, if your foundation is false, how can your knowledge be true? Prabhupada is speaking very nice point, is highlighting very nice point. So unless we are haunted by Maya, whatever we speak and whatever scholarly people will feel our talks, but ultimately it is nonsense. One may be considered a great philosopher or great scientist, but if he is haunted by the ghost of Maya illusion, whatever he theorizes and whatever he speaks is more or less nonsensical. Today we are given the example of a psychiatrist who, when requested to examine a murderer, proclaimed that since all the patients with whom he had come in contact were more or less crazy, the court could excuse the murderer on those grounds if it so desired. The point is that in the material world, it is very difficult to find a sane living entity. Very nice point. In the material world, hardly you will find a person who is a sane. Sane means logical, or what you can say is conscious of whatever he speaks and whatever he does. Just like there's a verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. uh, तपो दिव्यम पुत्रकायेन सत्वम तस्मात् ब्रह्म सौख्यम तो अनंतम. No, no, this is not verse. I forgot the verse. Indriya Pirti Apunoti. Yes. Like this, there is one verse, it's mentioned there in Bhagavatam that if a common man sees devotee, he thinks devotee is madman. And if a devotee sees the common person, he thinks he is madman. So basically, both of them thinks that they are, see, both of them feels like or they think that he is mad and he thinks he is mad. Am I able to make you understand?
Yes, yes.
And why they think like this? Because their platform is different. A devotee sees this world according to Shastra, according to Shastra. And a common man sees this world according to the most of material nature which is inflicted upon him. If I am in a mode of passion, I see whole world as mode of passion. And if I am devotee, I see everyone as Krishna's devotee, or at least Krishna's part and parcel. So their platform is different of seeing this world. So they feel like he is mad and he is mad. That's why Prabhupada mentions in the material world it is very difficult to find a sane living entity. And if a person wants to become a saint, people think he wants to become mad. That's why people stop their child or stop um, their colleagues or stop their relatives to visit ISKCON. Or people are afraid to come to ISKCON because they feel like they are mad. But we feel like, oh, they are really mad. We have to cure them. That's why we go to everyone to distribute books, distribute prasadam, preach the philosophy. And they think we are mad. And we think they are mad. But if we see according to Shastra, if we see according to the words of Krishna, devotees are devotees are the only sane person in this material world. That's why Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur Maharaj, Prabhupada Guru Maharaj, he says this world, this material world is not for gentlemen. Because a devotee lives in this material world, but is actually not of this material world. That's why people feel, oh, they are mad. They are the only true wisher. They are the only sane person. You read next line. The prevailing atmosphere of insanity in this world is all caused by infection of material consciousness. Now, what is material consciousness? Material consciousness starts from the bodily conception. I am this body, and whatever I see is for my enjoyment. This is material consciousness. And what is Krishna consciousness? I belong to Krishna, and whatever I am seeing is for Krishna. Simple. That is material consciousness is Krishna consciousness. Simple. And Krishna consciousness is the original consciousness of living entity. Now I think we will read next paragraph in next class because I want to make very short videos of Prabhupada's small books. We will take only paragraph by paragraph in one session. So basically, what we have learned today, the Krishna conscious movement is to bring all the living entities into their original consciousness. Original consciousness is Krishna consciousness, and we are diseased by material consciousness or by material modes of nature. Whoever under the material modes of nature only speak nonsense, however highly academic he will be or she will be, if they are in the modes of material nature, if they are diseased by material consciousness, they only speak nonsense, like Prabhupada's example of ghost. And Prabhupada also mentions to find a sane living entity in this material world is very difficult, and and they all are and that category type of that category of people is devotees of Krishna. They are very rare to find. They are very difficult to find. But by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Prabhupada, now devotees of Krishna are increasing. And what is the solution of this? We will see in the next paragraph. Till then, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna.